Greetings, my subscribers, as well my newest subscribers. Thank God for coming. Now, for today, I'm going to demonstrate to you how I bake my delicious seed potato pudding. Yes, you heard correctly, seed potato pudding. Now, guys, this demonstration is worthwhile watching. I don't want to miss it, so stay tuned, and I'll be right back. Thanks for tuning in. All right, so here in the bowl, I have some sweet potatoes, right? And I'm going to be baking a nice sweet potato pudding, all right? Now, the thing is, if you notice on the sweet potatoes, right, they need to be clean. So what I'm going to do is to wash them, then I'm going to peel them, you know what I mean, and then grate it. So stay tuned and I'll show you and how I get things done. All right, so I'm going to begin the process of peeling the potatoes, right? Now, beside me here, I have another container that has water in it, right? And after peeling the potato, I'm going to rest them in it, right? And once after a while, it's going to turn black. So I'm going to peel them, then put them in a container. So this is how I normally, get busy. Now, you can use a peel if you want to, but I intend to use a knife, right? Now, this process may take a little while, but bear with me, until I get it done. Now, you see, when I say the potatoes have to be clean, as I mean wash them, because when I peel onto a certain level, you want to turn it around and hold it within the area that you peel already, right? Now, when I say that the looking knife, the small knife is for the groove here. Within this area here, so I use a small knife to clear the grooves, right? That's what the small knife is for. I mean, it can peel between them, but I normally use it to clear the groove, right? Like so. All right, I'll miss this part here. This part seems to be bad, so I'm going to cut this off. Right, yeah. Cut that part off. All right, so I'm going to put this now in the container with the water. Right, when doing so, it prevents it from getting black, or should I say dark, too quick, right? So I'm going to continue peeling the balance of potato. If you notice that, I skillfully pull it down here, so right, and the knife is extremely sharp, so I'm trying to be careful not to go too fast and allow the knife to slip and cut me. So that's why I have to be careful when doing this. But then I have my big thumb as a guide, to try to keep the knife under control when peeling. Yeah. So I've done potato pudding before on this occasion, but this is rather harder, Someone made an order, and you know me, right? Yeah, so I am just trying to deal with the order, right? Alright, so as you can see now, next potato is now complete, so I'm gonna put this in the water. Now these are some bad boys, you know, them kind of big, so just continue watch and you will see on how get a grip of them and peel them. Now, let's say growing up, as a young lad, right? My mother, she taught me all these kind of things, guys. She taught me all these kind of things: how to bake, how to cook, how to wash, clean, everything. You know what I mean? So, to be honest, my mother is the one responsible for all the knowledge I have. You know what I mean? For real. You know, cause she always say, come son, because I don't want no female to use them underwear and beat you. I'm not gonna allow that. So they come to me teach you, they look at knowledge of me know, come pass it on to you. So I say, alright, you know what I mean? I look at knowledge of my help, right? So that's how I'm capable of doing what I do. You know, cook, bake, wash, clean, everything. Believe me, guys, when I tell you, say, I do everything on my own. I do everything on my own. I don't depend on a wife or a girlfriend to do anything for me. You know what I mean? That's just me. Alright, so I'm cutting the sweet potato down the middle, right? Because it's kind of big. So, when I'm going to grate it, it needs to be downsized. So, I'm doing it from now. So, here I have 2 halves, right? And I'm going to put them in the water. So, I have 1 more to go. 1 more to go. Yeah. All right. All right. So I'm going to sharpen this knife. You kind of feel like it's getting dull, but let's see, maybe I can continue, or maybe I need to take a break and just sharpen it, because you can feel it, you can know when it's getting dull. So when I started off it was really sharp, and now you kind of feel like it's struggling to cut. So let's see if I can finish it. If I can, well, I'll just continue. If not, I'll just pause. But then, as it seems I'm almost finished, I just cut out this area here, so you can know if there's a battered area on the potato by observing it. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right. So this one I'm going to cut it down the middle as well, like so. All right. Well, it's not completely in half, but I tried. So I'm gonna put them in the water. All right, let me just remove this container here. Let me see the potatoes in the water, but in the bowl, in the water. And the reason why I do it this way is to prevent them from getting dark too quick, too soon, right? So I am going to add a piece of yam to it, right? Yes. I'm gonna add a piece of yam to it. You know what I mean? Now you can add yam if you want to, or you can add piece of dashi. You know what I mean? Alright, so let's keep on tuning. You know what I mean? I'm gonna work on the yam. Alright, so here's the yam. I just take it from the fridge. Right, so what I'm gonna do is to use the same knife that I used to peel it. I'm gonna try to cut it down the middle. Right, I'm gonna try. Let's see if I'm that good. Okay. All right, so I'm going to use a bigger piece, right? I'm going to put the bowl closer, and then I'm going to begin the process of peeling this bad boy here. Now, so when you peel the yam, you have to be mindful. Do not allow the yam to get your skin, right? Because if it does, it will scratch you. All right, so I'm gonna peel, right? Now it's kind of big, this it's a yam. Yeah, and I am taking my own time to peel it. All right, let me inspect it. See. Now the thing is, even though I peel it, you have to go through and just ensure you skim off anywhere on it that doesn't seem like it peeled properly. Because the yam we're talking about yam, guys. We're talking about yam, right? And I am just observing it. Let me just peel this right here. Not too bad. Now I'm gonna cut off the bottom here. Alright, not bad, eh? Not bad at all. Alright, now with the yam, I'm going to wash it off and put it in the same bowl with the sweet potatoes. Alright, so I'm gonna cut it down the side like so. I'm being mindful, and I will do this because then I don't want to get cut. Alright. Alright, so here they are in a wash. I'm gonna place them within the bowl, right, with the yam, with the sweet potato. Alright, now while the yam and the sweet potato is in a bowl of water, I'm gonna attend to something else. So just stay tuned. I mean, you know it already, Yeah, just stay tuned until I forward, you know what I mean? Yeah. Alright, so while the yam and the potato in the bowl while the yam and the potato in the bowl of water, right? I am gonna attend to the coconut. So here's one big massive coconut, right? Yeah, man, so see there, one big massive coconut. So what I'm gonna do, me like to drink my coconut water, right? So I'm gonna use the same knife here and poke a hole right in here, like so. Then we just grind it out like so, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, cause I love my coconut water, right? Coconut water good for the heart, so I gotta reach in there and punch a hole and get out the water, you know what I mean? Yeah. Now I could have burst it open, but then guess what? I don't want the water to waste. So I'm just gonna have it. Ooh. Yes. So it says no finish. See, so what I do, I poke a hole here and I just suck out the water. Yeah, man, suck it out, That's the only way you can get it out, unless you're gonna breast it open. But then I don't want to breast it open, because if I breast it open, what's gonna happen is that I'm gonna lose my water. I don't want that. So I'm gonna use my machete now. Now this is the back, this is the front, right? So I'm gonna use the back, like so. Breast open, but there's no water still in here. I can feel it. Yeah. Tasting the quality of the coconut. Well, I mean, it's native coconut, but I can taste the quality of it. Let's go. Oops. All right, so now I'm going to ox it now. Now the oxing process is quite simple. As I showed before, use the tip of the knife like so, and then work it in between the shell and the coconut, and then it should come out. But then have to be mindful and how you do it too, because then now if you don't be mindful, you can eventually cut yourself. So just be careful when doing so. Work it down. There you go. Voila. All right, so I'm going to continue the same steps until I'm finished. All right. As I said before, once you use the tip of the knife and put it in between the shell and the coconut, voila, comes out. Now before you even attempt to start cut up the coconut, you have to make sure to wash it. You know, because even though your hand can be clean, you see the shell itself has that you notice the shell brown, right? So you know that your hand can be messy. And look at my hands, right? My hands were washed before I do anything. And look at my hands. So I'm going to skim out this piece of shell right here. Sometimes when I ox in the coconut, you may have a piece of shell that is attached to it. So you want to make sure that you try to remove it. All right. Now let me show you what I'm talking about. All right. If you look on the coconut, right, you notice it looks a little bit not white as usual. I mean, you got the speck in it, right? And that's because of the breaking of the coconut. But I'm talking about based on my hand holding the coconut, it can actually messy. Now the thing is, my hands were clean, and that's what I'm talking about. So even though your hands are clean, once you're handling coconut also, when you break it, your hand is gonna hold in here, right, tightly to break it. So what I say is that when you finish ox it, just make sure that you wash your hands. That's all you have to do. So I'm gonna break this one. All right, there you go. And I have this piece now. One more piece remaining, right? And this piece kind of big, so I'm gonna try to see if I can get the entire thing out. Let's see. No, it's breaking. But guess what? It don't really matter, because guess what? I did take it, I'm gonna cut them up, right? So it doesn't really matter if they break or not. All right, that piece come out. Then I have this small piece here. All right, and that's about it. So I'm finished now with the coconut. I am going to dispose of the shell. Now the shell is nice to make coal fire. You know, when you're gonna like say, you know, you got some people who still use coal to cook their meal. So this is nice to use with some cooking oil to catch the coal fire. Yeah man, coconut shell with some oil. I'm talking about cooking oil, guys. Yes, cooking oil. You'll be surprised to know. Right, so I'm going to clean up the counter and I'm going to wash the coconut. So stay tuned until I return. Alright guys, so here is my coconuts, and they're nice to wash, as you can see. Clean, nice to wash, right? So I'm going to cut them up. All right, so here's my coconut that's cut up. Now, even though I cut you up, now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna rinse it off again, and then I'm gonna blend it. So stay tuned for that. So I'm ready now. So here I have my measuring cup here, and this is 1 cup. All right, so I'm gonna add some coconut into it. All right, so this is 1 cup of cut up coconut, right? 1 cup. Now with the 1 cup, I'm going to add it to the blender, right? 1 cup. Right? I'm gonna see if I can get at least half more, right? Just half more. I'm going by measurement, guys. I don't wanna exceed half, right? So I'm going to go with half cup, right? So half cup. And with the half cup of coconut, I'm gonna go with 2 cups of water. So I'm gonna get some water from the faucet. So I'm gonna be adding 2 cups of water, right? Like so. 2 cups of water. And that's measurement, right? Now after doing so, right? Now I can add more coconut in the measuring cup here, right? But I'm doing it as accordingly I know it's supposed to be done, right? Now with this now is a cup and a half of coconut with it diced coconut, 2 cups of water, right? Now I'm going to add, let's see, I can probably do another cup. Alright, so this is gonna be 1 cup. Alright. Yeah. So the measurement is actually accurate. So I got another cup, right? Another cup of coconut. So what I'm gonna do now is to get some more water in my measuring cup. And this time I'm actually gonna be adding let's say this is a 2 cup, but I'm gonna add approximately 1 cup of water. Let me know. Let's see. Water. Alright. That's about it. Now we're going to remove the blender base closer and then put the top. That's the top. That's the piece with the coconut in it and the blender. Alright. Let me move it closer. Here it is. Alright, so there it is. So I'm going to kick it. So stay tuned. Alright, so I'm going to kick it now. Now the noise is going to be a little bit disturbing, so bear with me. Okay, now I'm going to extract my coconut milk now. Set my container, which is another bowl. I'm going to put a strainer in it. I'm going to remove the top from off the blender base, slide it across, and then make sure my plug out here, right? Because you know, safety comes first, right? Then I'm going to now remove the cover from off the blender. I'm going to pour the coconut milk now into the strainer, and it's going to go flow down into the bowl below. All right, so, and this is an extracting process, you know, by pouring the coconut milk into the strainer. This way you're extracting the milk, right? So you don't want no trash to go within it, right? No trash to go within it, but I'm gonna use some of the trash in it. You know what I mean? So just keep on showing and you'll see exactly what I'm doing. All right. For those who are just joining in, you may be wondering what am I up to? What am I doing? All right, I'm actually extracting my coconut milk, right? Because I'm gonna be baking sweet potato pudding. You know what I mean? It's an order. Someone requested it, so you know it's my day off. So I decided to just get it done today. You know what I mean? No more delay. So I just decided to, you know, get it done. Now, guys, you see the coconut trash here in my hand, in a strainer. I'm not gonna dispose of it yet, right? Because I'm gonna use the same coconut trash here to add some into the mixture, right? Let me just continue to add some tension in the coconut trash in the strainer to get out as much milk as I can. All right. All right, so this is just one of the process, right? This is the process that I have to go through at times. And I mean, hey, it is what it is, right? It's well worth it. So I don't see why not. Anyway, I'm gonna continue with my coconut blending, and you will see I know what's going on. Because earlier, what I noticed that when I was blending the coconut, what happened was there was a little bit too much in it, and it was flowing over. So I had to stop it and go ahead and pour some from the blender, right? I gotta pour some from the blender. That way we can get a better way of blending the coconut, right? Because the thing is, I thought that I could have blended the whole thing with one go, but when I realized it was running over, so I had to stop the blender and just pour it into the smaller bowl here, right? But you know, that's just a thing. You know, sometimes when you stretch things, I think, okay, it's gonna work, but then the check level, nah. So I'm gonna pour some more water into it, because I was just rinsing it out. So I rinsed it out the container, right? I just put the water into the blender. All right, so I'm gonna cover it and put it on the blender base, and then kick it again. Hold on, it's not. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, we're trying to find a groove. All right, so let me just back a little like so, and then we'll kick it again. right, so that's about it. I'm going to plug it out. Then remove the top, come off the base, slide that aside. Then I'm going to reach at the bowl that has the coconut milk in. Put it right here. And then I'm going to raise up my strainer. Alright, so strainer nicely wash out and ready. Now I'm going to hold on just a minute. I forgot my spoon. Yeah, my spoon is what I use to attention to the trash in the strainer. Right, so I'm gonna go ahead now and pour out the coconut milk into the strainer. Nicely blend the coconut milk. Now the thing is, if you don't have coconut milk, you can also use the powdered one, right? It works same way, but for me, I would rather use the authentic stuff, like a natural coconut milk that you cut up and blend and extract. Yeah. Alright, so the milk is almost finished, right? Almost finished extracting the milk. I just want to get certain things out of the way, cause these are the these are the things that take more time to get done. Got the coconut and the bad. I'm gonna grate the potatoes after this when I'm finished. All right. So I'm going to remove this and put it aside until I'm ready for it. All right, so I am now ready to kick off the grating process. Now the grating process may take some time because it's not coconut, it's going to be the yam and the sweet potato, right? So guys, bear with me while I get this all done. Now I'm using this grater here, right? Because you know what? This is more like a grater I can handle rough work. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I'm gonna use this one. If you notice it doesn't have no handle to break off, so I hold it like so. You know what I mean? And then we get busy. Alright, now this process may take some time, so bear with me, alright? But this though, we used to get it done in the days, you know what I mean? Yeah, when my mother said, son, come greater this to me. I'm gonna tell her guys, there are times when my nails, it grated until it started to cut my fingers. Trust me. Yeah, but I'm telling you, it's a process that it takes some time, but just bear with me. You know what I mean? You'll see and how I get it done. I hope Sandra is taking note, Sandra, I hope you're taking note on how we Jamaicans do things, right? That's Sandra Thompson. Hope you're taking note, my fellow member. I'm gonna big you up, you know what I mean? Gotta big you up, okay? Don't know things set, yeah? Alright. Yeah. Now these are the steps that we have to go through, man. I tell you. So it's not easy. But the thing about it is that nothing in life comes easy, right? You see, once you're in need of something, you're gonna work towards it, right? And that's just me. I work towards what I need. Now, even though what I'm doing right now is an order, and it takes time, but you see, once I'm gonna continue this, I'm gonna continue grater until all the potatoes are finished gratering, right? As I said before, these are the procedures that we have to go through. takes time to get done, but I will get it done. I will get it done. And if you notice that if you notice the steps that I have to go through, right? By washing them, peeling them, cut them up, and then the grater it. And I already dealt with the coconut already. So these are the two hardest things to get done: the coconut and the potato. So those is what I have to get out the way, and then I'm good to go. All right. So let's keep on tuning. Now I mean, right there already. Yeah, for real. The boy MTC in the kitchen. They're doing the thing, you know what I mean? Alright, if I notice, guys, look at my hands, guys. Look at my hand motion. They're so small. They put it right onto this. Alright, so let's keep on gratering until it graters down to nothing. Right? And these are the things that we have to go through. Now when doing this, I have to be careful because then, as we say, I don't want my fingers to get damaged, you know, because of the blade. So I have to be precautioned on what I'm doing. Yeah, so when you reach out to a certain level, I will just stop and just dispose of it. Alright, because I don't want my finger to get, you know, mess up. Alright, so when we reach out to a certain level, we're gonna take my time slowly. Alright, so let me show you. This is what I have remaining. And this cannot go no further. Right, so I'm gonna dispose of this. And then I'm going to drop another piece. Like so, you know what I mean? Drop another piece. Now when I use a big bowl, it works a bit better for you. Why? Because the big bowl can hold it. You know what I mean? If you notice, it's not a small bowl, it's a big bowl. You know what I mean? And the bigger the better, you know. So I just said the thing set, yeah? The bigger the better. Alright, let me just take my time and grate this because I don't want to put too much tension on the grater and then it fall apart, and then I'm gonna have to grab my new grater. You know what I mean? Wait, because this grater now, guys, this is the grater that I used to do the dirty work. You know what I mean? Like if I'm gonna grate some banana, or you know, like grating some potato or doing any other things. Cause the new grater now, I use that to shred my cabbage or so on. You know what I mean? Now this grater I used to use it and do it, but then I've had it for years. But you know, after a while, it starts to get old and so forth. You know what I mean? So I use this to do other things, but not to grater to do my, you know, if I'm gonna do some salad, you know, some salad or whatever, you know what I mean? I like to use my other grater. I mean, if I'm gonna shred some cabbage or some carrots, I'll use my other grater, but not this one. This one is the one that I use to do the other kind of work, you know? Like what I'm doing right now. I see the potato itself, guys. It kind of stain, you know what I mean? It's stain just like the banana. Well, no. Let me rephrase that. The banana is more stainier than this. So, you know, yeah. Maybe this is probably a cup and a half, a cup and a quarter. All right, I'm gonna continue until everything is finished. All right, so let's stay tuned until I forward, All right, so there you have it. I'm now complete. Yeah, I'm complete. So there you have it. And as Mr. Guys, it's a lot of grating. May I tell you, say it's not easy, And this is a mixture of yam and potato, right? I only use 2 slices of yam, but with the yam, they cut it in 4. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I was able to pull it and grate it. All right, so I'm just cleaning out the grater now with my spatula. You know what I mean? Knock out whatever that is remaining in the grater here. Yeah, man, this is my unfaithful Ginny, unfaithful grater, you know what I mean? That does the work and get it done accordingly. All right? All right, so I'm just scraping out what is remaining into the grater here and knock it out in the bowl. All right. So I'm actually, guys, yeah, man, this grater here, I've had it for a good while. You know what I mean? I'm actually say it may be old enough, but it gets the work done. You know what I mean? For real. I'm actually say ain't nothing like when you have a new grater, yeah, but then it's when you have the old one know how to sit down on the counter, sit down in the bowl and get the work done. Right, so I'm gonna mix up now the potato with the yam, right? Yeah, man, if you make sure say both of them combine, you know what I mean? Yeah. All right, see there. Say, look, guys. Now you may be wondering why I have that dark shade. Now the thing is that you see once the potato is peeled, if you don't put in water, it starts to change the color. So the minute we start to grate it, right, it's gonna start to get darkened, and that's why you see me mixing even the yam with the potato here. Right now, don't watch no face, right? Don't watch no face. You can see the result when I add the rest of the ingredients to it, right? Now this bowl is not the bowl I'm gonna mix it in. This bowl is just to grate it in. You know what I mean? If you notice, so it's small, it can't work. So I got the big bowl that is on the other counter. That's what I use to mix my my cake in, my fruit cake. Yeah, that's the bowl I'm gonna use. All right. So just stay tuned. You know what I mean? Yeah, until we get the rest of the ingredients together and kick it. All right, guys. So I'm here again, and I have my big container right here. So what I'm gonna do is to measure the potato I'm gonna be using, right? Now I have my measuring cup right here, and this is a two cup measuring cup. So I'm going to add the grated potato into the cup, right? Okay, as I said before, my thing is all about measurement, right? Yeah, so I don't want to be thrown off, and that's a big measuring cup. I would definitely recommend you use a measuring cup when you're doing your measurement. All right. All right. I just want to make sure that this is a 2 cup. I don't want to go over. It has to be exact 2 cup. All right. So there you have it. This is one 2 cup, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and measure again because I want to see the amount of sweet potato and yam I can get from this. All right. Okay, so this is going to be another 2 cups. Okay. All right, let's leave it off now. Like I said before, I don't want to exceed it. You know what I mean? I want to make sure it's actually a 2 cup. So this is now 4 cups, right? That's 4 cups. And with the 4 cups, I'm going to measure again and see what I can get from what's remaining. Alright, maybe I can get 1 cup or maybe half cup, I don't know. But let's see. I'm just scraping out what I have here in the container. Because it's based on the amount of potato that I have here, that's how I can actually add more ingredients to the mixture, right? Because remember, guys, you don't want to add too much. I don't want to add less. You know what I mean? So the ingredients should be right? So if you notice, I'm measuring the sweet potato, right? I just want to make sure, by measuring, we can tell you exactly the amount of flour I'm going to be using, the amount of sugar I'm going to be using, the amount of nutmeg, the vanilla extract, the salt, everything. All right, so here I have approximately half cup. So this is 5 cups right here. Total of 5 cups of potato, right? And yeah, so I'm using the spatula now to scrape on the spoon. I'm trying to get everything. When I say everything, I mean everything, right? So there you have it. Alright, so we have 5 cups of potato. Oops. Yeah, that's 5 cups of potato right there. Alright, so I'm going to remove these and place them on the next counter. But I the rest of these ingredients. So stay tuned. Alright, so here I have the coconut milk in the bowl, right? And what I'm going to do is to add to it 2 cups of sugar, right? That's 2 cups of sugar. That's 2 cups of sugar. Because the thing about this is not a small mixture. It is double, right? So what I'm adding right now is double mixture, right? So after doing that, I'm going to add my vanilla extract, right? And my vanilla extract. Here is the vanilla extract, and it's approximately 4 teaspoons. That is 4 teaspoons. Next on the agenda will be my nutmeg, right? And I'm going to add approximately 3 teaspoons, right? That is 3 teaspoons. And now I'm doing a double batch, right? So that's why it's required. What I have to do next is to. Now, if I'm going to do a single batch, I use like so I'm going to 1.5 teaspoons of nutmeg. But because I'm doing double, right? So I'm adding 3 teaspoons. That's 3. Next, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of mixed spice. That's 2 teaspoons of mixed spice. And bear in mind, as I said before, it's double. I'm doing a double batch, so that's why I'm adding double. Alright? Now I'll be adding approximately 2 teaspoons of salt, and that is sea salt. Now with the whisk, you want to make a mess, right? Because it's not like a spoon. So all I have to do is just round clockwise and anti-clockwise. That way you have a better control on how you mix in all the ingredients here, right? So I just want to make sure that everything is cooperated, right? So the sugar and everything that's in the container here is mixed out separately. Let's just kind of brush down what's on the edge into the mixture. Just brush down everything in it, you know what I mean? Now, let me taste it. Just a second. I like this. It's nice. All right. So what I'm gonna do next is to I'm gonna melt my butter. Right. I am gonna be melting the butter, and with the butter, I'm gonna be using 2 teaspoons of butter. Right. You heard correctly. 2 teaspoons of butter. All right. So here in the bowl with the potato, I've added the butter. Right. So I'm just going to mash the butter with the potato, right? So I'm gonna mix them up, right? Now this is how you do it, right? Now you can melt your butter if you want to, but I chose not to. You know what I mean? I decided I'm gonna just do it this way instead of melt it. So I try to mix up the potato with the butter, right? It's softened enough, so it's quite simple to just mix up everything. You know what I mean? Yeah. So see there, yeah. All right. Right. You know, everyone do that thing differently. You know what I mean? But my mother ingredients is a recipe. Well, ingredients are recipe. You know, passed on from my grandmother. You know what I mean? And I'm just going as according to how my grandmother showed my mother. You know what I mean? How to get it done. All right. So I'm just mixing out the butter with the potato and the yam. Yes, I'm using yam. It's a mixture of yam and potato. Okay. Okay. Now you can use yam or dasheen, but I choose to use yam because I ain't got no dasheen. All right, so with all that, I'm going to now I'm gonna sieve my flour. All right, gonna make my flour, and I'm going to measure it. So I'm using the same measuring cup, right? And what I'm gonna do is to add 2 cups. That is 2 cups of flour, right? Right, so that's 1 cup. This is 2 cup. Now, the thing is, you know, I never have to sieve my flour, but you can sieve yours if you want to. All right? But my one have to be sieved. All right. Now, after adding the flour with the potato and the butter, I'm gonna go ahead now and pour in the mixture here, right? Pour the mixture into the bowl, right? Right. And with that, I'm gonna get my wooden spoon now and just stir and just ensure that everything is cooperated, right? Everything should be cooperated. Now bear in mind, you can use a mixer if you want to, but I choose not to use a mixer, right? Because when you know what you do, you don't need no mixer. Furthermore, this is how we used to do it back in the days. So we never had no mixer back in the days, so we had to use our hands. And this is why you're actually seeing me, using my hands right now. Like I said before, you can sieve your flour if you want to, but I never have to sieve mine. You know what I mean? Sometimes, not say sometimes, but you see, the main reason why people sieve flour is just to get rid of the lumps. You know what I mean? Because lumps can be in it, so, and other particles or whatever that may be in it. So the thing about it is that, yes, it's good to sieve, but I never had to sieve this one. I just never had to sieve it. Right, so I'm just gonna keep on stirring until everything is cooperated, right? I'm talking about the whole mixture is cooperated. So when I'm through doing this mixture, I'm gonna taste it because I want to make sure it tastes to my soul. Now, all the ingredients in here that is compact here in the bowl, everything is measured accordingly, right? I'm just saying it is measured as accordingly, right? All right, so let's keep on tuning while I continue to mix this out. All right, so there you have it. The mixture is now properly mixed out. You know what I mean? So I am going to get my baking pan and pour it into it. I've already went ahead and tasted it too. Tastes nice, me I tell them. So see there. All right. That spoon test, when you test it, we know if it all right or not. All right. All right. So there you have it. Hold on just a minute. I think I see a piece of butter here that needs to be crushed. I must have still know. With the butter, you can melt if you want to, but I choose not to melt my one. I was just rubbing it out with the potato, right? Yeah, so that's about it, right? So I'm gonna get my baking tin and pour it into the stage. All right, so my baking pan is already greased. So I'm going to now give this a nice stir again because I didn't have it sit down for a few. So I'm going to give it a nice stir just to make sure that everything is properly mixed. You know what I mean? All right, and then I'm going to portion it now. Right, so I'm going to use this dipping spoon here and dip it out into the container. Here it goes. He's getting a big cake, so I will show you what the container looks like when I'm done. Because I want to make sure that my customers are always pleased, because my customer come first. All right, so let's see. What I have remaining, I'm going to pour it into a smaller container, and that's going to be for my daughter because she said she wanted a cake. So I just decided that I'm gonna, do what I have to for her. All right, so I'm gonna place aside, and then I'm gonna get the next baking pan. So stay tuned. All right, so I'm gonna give you guys a sneak peek of what's going on here in the oven. Check out what's going on in the oven, guys. See that? This is what's going on. See there? Yeah, man. Check out what's going on. You see it? That's what's going on right now. You know what I mean? All right, so let's keep on tuning and you'll see how things progresses as I go along. All right, so I'm gonna give you a nice sneak peek again of what's going on here in the oven. So here's the potato pudding, looking also nice. And on top, we have 3 lovely cakes there. You can see it. All right. All right, so let's keep on tuning. As we said before, as it progresses, I'm gonna give you guys a sneak peek. So that was another sneak peek. All right, so there you have it, guys. Here's my sweet potato pudding. I'm gonna tell you guys, it smells nice. So there it is. There it is. This is a huge one. This is a huge one. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know. All right, so there you have it. I want to say a special thanks to each and every one of you for coming out and supporting me